I just wanted to do a quick chat about something that's been on my mind today. So it's the word teamwork. Now, without teamwork, all these things we do just don't work very well. So teamwork is a really important word. So when I get a client coming in, it's my teamwork with them that helps them to achieve their goals. If they're coming in looking for that magic fix, but not willing to be part of that experience, then it's probably never going to work. So it's about working with someone to find that solution. And it's so important in so many things we do. So with ourselves, I was looking back at last year when I had back surgery. I was thinking the times when I didn't work together with myself were the times when I blamed everything that was going on around as to why my back wasn't going to get better. And then I look at how I'd learned a lot of lessons from that when I had my knee done. And when I woke up from the surgery on my knee, and they said, well, it might hurt. So I said to myself, well, if it does, it does, and then we'll work with it. It's funny, my knee never swelled. It was never painful. Because I worked together with it. I listened to it. I didn't overdo it. And I got back, and within 2 weeks, I was up and walking around with a full bend in the knee. Because I worked with my knee. I didn't try and overdo it. And that's the same with a lot of the stuff we do. It's about becoming part of that team. So if I'm working with someone who wants to do public speaking, they've got to be willing to go and try these things, try and step out of their comfort zones to have a go at something. They've got to be able to listen to what I'm saying, sometimes take things that I'm saying, kind of, not harsh, that's the wrong word, things that are obviously pointing out something they're doing that's stopping them. It's about taking that on board and working with it. And we all have bad days, and that's fine too. But it's about admitting we have those bad days. But one of the biggest words, I think, of today is teamwork. I mean, it's around us all the time. Believe me, I don't watch politics, but do you know what? If they all worked as a team, we'd be a lot further rather than sitting there arguing against each other. Imagine if you could put every single one of them in a room without any egos, without any colours of parties, and just allow them to talk. I wonder whether their outcomes were different. And they didn't know who were the people saying the things and speaking their own truths rather than trying to remain loyal for the wrong reasons. And again, comes back to when I'm working with people, sometimes we try and remain loyal to that thing that's going on because, you know, if it's something we're holding on to because we don't want to forget that past, and it almost feels like it's disrespectful to let go of it, it's going to be a battle. But if it's accepting that we need to let it be a part of the past to move forward into that future, or the now as we call it, and we can get that teamwork working in the right direction, we can get you beginning to realise what needs to be done. I was talking to my mum today. We were talking about me taking up this new course that I'm looking at applying for when it comes up in March, the BSc in Health Sciences. And she pointed out to me, she said, you haven't got anything to lose, because the other thing is that you will gain more knowledge by doing it. By working with yourself, by learning with others, you will gain more and more from doing that course. So it's that teamwork of learning more, expanding your knowledge. And with that teamwork, I can help others. So those clients that come in that I maybe didn't understand that reasoning before, by doing that next course, I may be able to bring that next bit of information in. By learning that new skill, learning that new word pattern. Who knows? And it's about becoming a team with yourself too. Not trying to fight yourself. Not trying to say, but I used to be like this. We can't go back. We can't go back to the future, like that movie says. But we can do is we can learn from it. We can learn from the wisdom of stuff we've learned in the past to make us even stronger in the future, to learn even more things in the future. So my question to you is, are you ready to become a member of your own team again? And if you are, then I'd love to work with that team. I'd love to help that team. And there are no limits. I've seen people do some incredible things, including myself. As I've said many times before, that I didn't used to be able to talk to screens. I used to be terrified of talking in public. And now I love to chat to people. It's part of my job, I guess. So let's bring that team game back in. Let's get your club colours back on. I mean your club colours. And it's not about you coming to see me and becoming part of my team. I am teaching you, encouraging you to become your own team, your own greatest cheerleader again. No limits. I'm Becky Wells.